Amid the Sonoran Desert stands this venue, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Today, a good one in store here. It's the LA Chargers and the Arizona Cardinals. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go. It's week 14. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's go now.
First down, play action. Into the hands of Romeo Dobbs. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On the ground, this is Trey Benson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
2nd and 10. Here's a pass. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Work against the blitz. Down the field, he's got Wilson. He's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. It's a 21-yard gain, and that's a Cardinals first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Benson on the counter. Robbed by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Second and 10, back to throw. Here's a screen to Benson. He'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
This 8-play drive might be on its last legs here, partners. They try to figure out this 3rd and 7. Pass play coming here. That one connects. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Pass play on 1st and goal. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yeah, yep. They certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ. I'm going to guess so until that defense proves they can stop it.
Return starts from the goal line. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Chargers getting set. First and 10. They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 22. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Hits him on the end route. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Jalen Thompson, the man on the tackle.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
On third down, Herbert. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down. And we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Pulled in at the 20. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Now, elsewhere on the return, there's an injured player in need of some attention, which he will get as trainers head his way.
Ready up!
First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing now off the play action. Downfield, he's got it. That's Dobbs. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going now on first down. Diving right side, got it! It's a gain of 12 there, and it'll be first down, Arizona.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. Without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
Benson on first and 10. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Passing now on second and 10. That's McBride downfield, and he's got it. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And that's a Cardinals first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
Short pass brought in. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide open.
2nd and 3 now. Design bootleg here. And for the first time, one of his throws doesn't find a home. It's incomplete, but boy, what a streak he had to begin this game. Well, what a stretch to begin the game, Brock. That finally his first incompletion. He had been perfect across so many looks before that.
Hard. It's just hard to be perfect with that kind of precision. That was rhythm. It's truly rhythm personified.
Yeah, it makes you marvel at the NFL record, doesn't it? Slid this great note from our... And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals pull that in front further. 13-zip. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to drop plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Not liking what it looked like ahead of him there, Brock. So he's going to take a knee, and this is going to come out to the 35-yard line. So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10.
Go.
Herbert from the gun. That one's complete. Mario Hampton. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Hampton trying the left side. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Back to Hampton. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gets you more blockers up front, but it also puts the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you can put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9, all the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Set. Go.
They're going for it. It's Herbert. That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
First and 10. Ball set up at the 48.
Set. 12. Remaining. Run. Let's go. Let's go.
That big 4th down call is how we close out our 1st quarter. It's an early lead for the Cardinals. We'll return to State Farm Stadium in just a moment. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Charger football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Ooh, almost a throw to Johnston. Defender had it in his hands, but he dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Following the near interception, this is 2nd and 10.
Ram. Set.
Herbert now, blitz coming. This one's caught. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
We saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway, everyone looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
It's Herbert once more. This throw's going to wind up incomplete. The intended target is running back, and the result is 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Set. Home trips right.
They snap it to Herbert. He's gotten to his running back. And he's taken down at the 30. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side for being able to reach that marker on 4th down. That was impressive.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Cap.
Herbert to throw once more. Going with a screen to Hampton. Still has room inside the 15. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Gotta be a pretty good actor. Gotta be pretty good at selling to that defense. Now, that's a drop back pass. When you get a big play on a screen like that, boy, it's choreography by everybody on that offense.
And off to Hall from the gun. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
That run now has put them in such a great spot, Kate. You get a run like that inside the 1st and goal situations, there's a whole lot of confidence when you break the huddle.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal.
Set. 380. Set.
Throwing now, Herbert. Setting up the screen. It's an LA touchdown. The Chargers start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ballgame.
Anybody?
Oh, and it's no good. Just his 2nd missed extra point of this season, and they failed to tack one onto that touchdown. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. This one not close to where it had to go, and this drive is going to begin from the 40. And they'll have great field position, Brock, after the unforced error on the kickoff. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Looking on 1st down. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the 1st half. But hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball, when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
They give on second to Benson. And they find him after just a yard, and it's third down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Chargers sending out a dime look here ahead of this third down. Third and long for him here. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Secures this at the 17. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Catch made left side by McConkey. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
First and 10, Herbert. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20.
Ray.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to be run out of bounds. A nice game, but this is why you don't want to be playing for behind the sticks, right? It is still second down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Hampton. He's still going at the 30. And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down to that 17-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
They'll come up on first and 10.
Set. Cap. Ready.
Working inside the red zone. Complete here to Hampton. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Glendale. The Chargers trailing in the early going. Second down now. They need 7.
Set. 380. Green hut. Set.
Herbert back to throw. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far. It's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
Set. 380. Home trips right. Set.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. And he sure did.
Jim Harbaugh sticking with his offense. They're going for 2.
Set.
The Chargers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hey, go Lion. Set.
Herbert throwing again. And in a tight game, they turn to the run, and it rewards them with 2. We're all tied up. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for 2. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
And this gets out to the 30 before he stops.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's first and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Finds him on the crossing route. And he picks up a good chunk of yards here. Looks to be about 7. He's up to the 37. Cardinals in the hurry up now, racing the clock as they work to get set.
At the 37-yard line.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Finds Benson out of the backfield. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. He gets 6 on that play. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
At the 43-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Back to throw now. Finds him over the middle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. It's a nice completion for the rookie passer out of Texas. Good for a first down, too. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Now an inside give to Benson. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Stopped by Deion Henley.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Back to Benson here on second. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
All set now. First and 10. From the red zone now. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals take the lead just before halftime. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run, because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals break that tie and now lead by 7. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Returnable from the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining.
Hey, Kappa. Hey, easy. Go forward.
Herbert from the gun. He lobs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it at the 30. He will get this inside the 30. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30.
Whoa. Lion. 21. Ready.
Going on first is Herbert. A quick slant. Here's McConkey. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Chargers, 1st down. A gain of 15. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
Set. 380.
Man in motion, out of the slot.
Hey, Ray. Ready.
From the red zone on first. He's got it again. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. All right, timeout taken by the offense. 5 seconds left, and they can take some points into the locker room on this final play of the half.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my basement question. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with a bag. High to the scarred in this range. From the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band. Sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin. Flex these bars on a dolphin.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Set. Hey, Rick. Kappa.
Now Herbert again. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. Now it's Keandre Lambert-Smith on the target. And what will they dial up on 3rd and short?
Well, it's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a 3rd one's coming at some point.
380.
One last play before the break.
Set. 380. 380. Home trips right. Let's go.
On 3rd and 1, it's Herbert. And the defender comes away with it. Max Melton with the INT. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
kicked off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line on 1st and 10. Chargers beneficiaries of some good field position.
Set. Whoa, club. Kappa. Set.
Shaking off the pick quickly. Who's going to throw? Ooh, out and quick there. And they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
That is not the way they needed to come out of the locker room here to begin the second half. Trailing, got to play with a sense of urgency. Got to protect your quarterback. And they didn't either.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is 2nd down and 18.
Let's go. Ready. Rock.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
5-9. Stop.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophical. Stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll throw to begin this drive. On and quick, and they bring it down. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
2nd and 17 at the 16-yard line.
He's dropping back to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there, but still brought not enough to avoid 3rd down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns. He puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw here. Down the field. He's got Wilson. It's an Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Ryland now for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14.
Chargers 14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Throwing now, Herbert. Couldn't find a completion on first down. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Lat McConkey. So second down coming up.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
After the incompletion, they come up on second and 10. Back to the air, Herbert. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hold me to track.
Running back sent in motion. On third down, Herbert. Downfield finds Lambert Smith. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it brings up an LA first down.
I'll be honest with you, Kate. As you grow and develop as a quarterback, your arm gets stronger. These comebacks can be one of your favorite throws in your arsenal. Because if you trust yourself and you throw it before that defender breaks, you know there's yards to be had on the perimeter.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
Okay, that was so good, really, on two levels there defensively. Number one, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two, two becomes three, and on and on.
Third and long for him here. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Cardinals will take over as he reports his first interception of our season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without two interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead. Good luck defending that short yardage slot. It's just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's with Harrison again. He can't escape a quick tackle after the catch. Tackles at the 20. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
These QBs make it look easy, but that requires such a large amount of body control when you throw it on the move. You got to be able to get the same accuracy you would if your feet are set. Sure takes a lot of repetition to make it look easy.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10. Working inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal.
Here we go, set.
Sticking to the air here. Oh, they try the lateral. It's live ball. Picked up by the Chargers. And he hauls this one up to the 11 before being stopped. Unable to connect with his running back.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line, and then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock you free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
Fine. Let's go. Let's go. 5-9. Ready.
2nd and 10 now, Herbert. Drops this one off to Hampton. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
New set of downs for him at the 38.
Kappa.
Herbert on 1st down. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Hey, go Lion.
Herbert to throw once more. Some on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Offensive line fast.
Baylor Tiger.
First ram. 47-yard line.
Hey, Kappa. Ready.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. With the INT. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick defense was ready for it.
Yeah, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Ryland now for the extra point. Good on the extra point attempt. And the Cardinals stretch their lead to 21.
Chargers 14. Chad Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. This will end up as a touchback.
Davis on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for first and 10.
12.
Herbert back to it after the pick. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now it's second down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Here's Herbert. That one's incomplete over the middle.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Third and long, I'm going to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Garrett Williams. And the Cardinals take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Intercepted. The Cardinals take over first and 10 at the 45.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. They're going play action. This one falls incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Throwing again on second. Brought in. And they get this down to the 28. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Give now to Benson. Down to the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. Trey Benson, the touchdown. Ryland tacks on the extra point. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead.
Chargers 14.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here comes Davis.
Darius Davis on the return. The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
LA offense all set. Here's first and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
It's Hampton on second. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. You know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Lion. Ready.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
It's got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's the Chargers who have it to start the 4th quarter, but this game seems pretty far out of reach for them. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. On the pistol, it's Herbert. Quick slant, here's McConkey. Oh, he's going to have this out near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Chargers will have a first.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Chargers first down.
They go play action. Here's Herbert. He's got the hook on Lambert Smith. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. They kick the running back in motion. Herbert from the gun. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Herbert throwing again. Complete here to Hampton. And he's tackled for a short gain.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
It's Herbert once more. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Oh no, they get him yet again. Max Melton with the INT.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Arizona offense looks ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Getting off to Benson to start the drive. And a nice little run there gets him 5. 2nd down upcoming.
That is simply a stay on schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5.
Ready? Half the 6. Ready?
Now toss it near to Benson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space, like a chess master, seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Here we go.
It's Benson on the give. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Okay, the 2-yard run on first down, I think that keeps you ahead of schedule, so you're going to have to pick up the pace.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
70. 72. Go.
Staying on the ground with Benson. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Just couldn't get outside quick enough to take that D-line out of the picture, and one of those guys impressively got on the edge and caught him.
You know what's scary in this game today, Kate? When you watch the combine and you watch these 280-pound DNs that run like 4.6. I am really thankful I don't play quarterback in today's game.
They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Fair or unfair, I sit in a little bit of a judgment seat next to you up here, Kate, and I got to judge that one. That tells me that coach trusts his defense more than he does his offense in that situation.
Nice punt here, up and angled towards the sideline. And they were giving him no chance to return this one. It soars over the sideline deep in enemy territory. Looks like we're right around the 8. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. They'll go left side with Hampton. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
Again, it's Hampton. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. It's the 2-minute warning from Glendale. Chargers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Complete over the middle. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, the right tackles and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
5-9.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. He's got it to him yet again. That is caught. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
And he's just going to hook this one into about row C there, and some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Set. Delta. Set. Set.
Now Herbert again. Catch made. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Trying to set this up quick.
3-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Set.
3rd and long for him here. Throw is caught. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. And that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end. Well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down. It took a great defensive effort to do it.
12, set. Back 80.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here. So the Cardinals pick up the win in this one. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the following week. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Hewitt, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.